Vito!
All right.
Only. High five!
High five.
How are you, man? It's finally a pleasure to meet you.
Such a pleasure to meet you too. What are you wearing? Did you just get married or something?
No, I decided to look like a traditional Spanish woman.
Oh.
With even I think a little bit Mexican style.
Okay.
So, and especially for meeting with you.
Thank you.
So tell me, I know that it's not your first time here in Barcelona.
No.
And I know that this year you would celebrate your birthday.
Yes.
You're planning something big? You're planning something
No. We're going to do something small.
Something small?
Yes, a couple hundred bottles of champagne.
Getting drunk and smashing the club and dancing on tables.
I mean, that's just like a typical day for me, really. But so for the birthday, I like to kind of go opposite. Probably just a nice, quiet dinner with a couple hundred friends, and then
So basically, we have online portal about the people from our industry, like affiliation industry, and I would like to hear 3 words how you can describe yourself.
3 words, how I would describe myself. That's kind of a strange question. I guess I would say tall. You don't think I'm tall? Somebody described me as that. They call me tall guy.
Maybe in Asia.
Yeah, definitely in Asia. All right, so I would say motivated. I'm definitely motivated.
Motivated?
Very motivated. And what's a 3rd word? What word? That's kind of an interesting question. 3 words. It's kind of a tough question to put someone on the spot with. 3 words.
Number 1, pain in the ass. Number 2, pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass, is that 3 words that you use to describe yourself? Okay, that's a pretty good one. So yeah, I would say I'm tall, motivated. Tall was kind of a joke, but motivated for sure. And I would say loyal. Loyalty is my biggest thing. Yeah.
Today I visited your speech.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and I really enjoyed it, and I found it a lot of interesting things about the promoting yourself as an advertiser and using your tips with celebrities promotion for even promotion as an affiliate. So tell me more about your company. How did you get an idea to create a particular agency for collaborating with celebrities?
Yeah, I appreciate you asking that, and I appreciate you very much for coming to the talk today.
I was only one blonde. I was only one female.
Yeah, well, that's a typical internet marketing event. But so I actually created the PR company out of necessity. I being a public figure in any capacity, you're frequently attacked. So my background's in affiliate marketing. I used to run an affiliate network. I've basically played every role in the affiliate chain.
Affiliate manager?
I have been. I would say that the role of an affiliate network is essentially. A network owner is just a glorified affiliate manager, right?
You've been spamming people online.
Oh, I've done a little spamming.
Hunting of affiliates on the.
I've done a little affiliate scouting, that's for sure. In fact, I'd like to take credit for being one of the first people that really introduced a lot of females into the affiliate marketing industry.
I think that the females doing well right now.
Yeah. Well, when I started in affiliate marketing, the one thing I hate is a sausage party, So I started bringing atmosphere models with, and then I realized that it was making the event a lot better. And then within a couple years of me going, it was the affiliate summits in Vegas. I used to bring a nice group of girls to.
I wouldn't call that event summit. I would call it a big party for affiliates.
Yeah.
Going there for work.
No, exactly. Exactly, but I personally I like to use this term "sexy parties." Do you like a sexy party?
I do some sexy party, yes, but probably I use some others' bodies.
Yes, of course. So to me, a sexy party, by definition, is any party that has at least 2 women per man. That's a sexy party. Yeah.
But unfortunately, now in industry,
no.
percent per.
Yes. So I kind of try to break it up a little bit, and I would bring girls out and try to mix it up a little bit. But a lot of the girls ended up to actually being pretty talented at sales and being able to attract new business. So I'd like to think that I've given a lot of the girls, at least a handful of girls in our industry, a good break, a good opportunity to break themselves. I know a couple that are doing very well, and it's nice because they've reciprocated to me now that years have gone by, and they've created really good opportunities for me, and it's nice to know that it hasn't gone completely, ignored. That
for sure you visited a lot of conferences and a lot of parties.
Yes.
And I would like to know the most shameless story ever.
Shameless story ever.
It's like my
This is your thing, huh?
This is my That's why people are watching this vlog.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the best story I have. I've never told anybody this story, actually. This is a good one. This is from Barcelona last year. I had bad luck with my watch in Barcelona last year. But let me tell you this story. It was actually here at the W. Started upstairs. So I came to the conference in Barcelona, and I was at the W. And as I was with my boy Tim Burd, and he was doing his mastermind. You know, he just kills it. And we had a big group of like 16 guys and 2 girls. So I was getting
16 guys.
Sounds about right, yeah.
It's like sausage party, right?
I don't know. It was okay. It was fun. And then but I got a little burned out on it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sneak out of here and go to the club and try to see what's going on. So as I'm leaving, there's a girl. I see these 2 girls standing at the bar, and I go up to them and I buy them a shot. And it turns out to be one of the girls' birthdays. So they were like, oh, I'm kind of bored and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, well, I'll take you guys to this club upstairs at the W. Because I like to roll with I call it the ratio, right? So like if I'm by myself, I'd like to have like 2 girls when I'm at the club, right? Is that a fair ratio? That's okay.
I think that all male been quite jealous.
I don't know if most males can handle that. I don't think most males can handle one. So let me tell you where this story ends up going. It's pretty crazy. So I take the 2 girls out. We get a little bottle. We're like going through the champagne bottles. We're having a good time. So we end up, club closes. We end up back at their hotel. And they were sharing a hotel room. God, I hope they don't see this. But I'll skip over the good part. But basically, you can put the dots together. But anyways, my watch was off, and I had left my watch on the nightstand. Okay, and nice brand new like Audemars Peugeot, nice shiny watch. And I left it on the nightstand, and the girls are asleep, and I'm thinking, all right, that was a fun night. I'm just gonna show myself out and be on my way. So it's probably like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I just let myself out, and it was at a hotel like a couple minutes away from here. And I get outside and I realize I left my watch on the nightstand, like $20,000 watch. So I'm like, 6-7 bottles of champagne in, pretty torn up. Good night. And my hair is all messed up, and I look, like I've had kind of a rough night. And the sunshine is out now, and it's 100 degrees in Barcelona, and yeah, yeah, it's a hot night or hot morning, and my watch is missing, and now I have to figure out how to get back in this hotel, looking like a homeless guy, and I kind of have like one eye open, and so I literally had to sneak into the elevator and then talk a cleaning lady into keying me up. Luckily, I remember they were on the 3rd floor. And I couldn't remember what room it was in, so I was knocking on every door. And I was just knocking on every door. And finally, I figured out the door because I just recognized something about it, and I start pounding on this door. I'm like, hey, let me back in. The girl comes to the door, and she's like, what's going on? I'm like, I left my watch here. And it was so embarrassing, so I had to go back. I got the watch back. Now, 24 hours. So, and actually we ended up becoming really good friends after that. I actually got her number. We hung out. We had a nice little, we actually ended up going out a few more times, and they were very nice. But I recovered my watch. Then like 24 hours after that, I'm walking home from Las Ramblas here. And 2 guys try to jump me for my watch, so I have to defend myself.
During the conference, has been meeting a lot of different people. Some of them are our friends, some of them could be even partners. But what is the key for you to realize that you can build a trust relationship with this person? So
you're asking what is my key to trusting somebody else?
Because we don't see each other. Sometimes we would chat with you for 1 year online, but that, just a second you would realize like reality, like who is this person, goat or not. What is for you very important to see? Outfit, the way this person talk, credit reference, stuff like we would talk generally, not only about the business.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, so to me, it's really all instinct, right? It's gut instinct. So, but also consistency. So I very carefully listen to things that people tell me. And if I notice inconsistencies in what they're telling me, then I know that that person's probably not trustworthy. I have a pretty good system with myself because I don't really have that great of a memory. So I can't lie because I can't remember what I lied about. So I have to kind of keep things on track, right? Like, it's hard enough for me to remember what really happened, let alone start making stuff up. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I can't really, I'm not really, I haven't really had that much luck with girlfriends, but no, I'm single, and I enjoy being single. I'm focused on my career, so.
So I would like to back to conference.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Basically, we are meeting a lot of friends.
Yes.
Some good friends, some just partners, or just new contacts. And I would like to know the key, like your personal experience, how to recognize that you can trust this person.
It really, you can't trust people. You never really know. You have to take a chance with people, right? So you can use a couple things. You know, you can base it on their image, on their reputation. I personally prefer to meet people through friends, right? So we met through my friend Gerard. Gerard, I like to think he's a good judge of character, and he's not going to introduce me to somebody that's going to cause me harm, right? So I don't really go around like meeting strangers, but I like to meet people. I think that's even why Facebook does so well as just a social platform, because you can see the mutual friends. When somebody adds me on Facebook, first thing I do, who's the mutual friends? It's either good quality people or bad quality people. And if it's good quality people, I'm more likely to take a chance on them. So I think who they're friends with and who's willing to vouch for them and who is willing to say good things about them is one thing. The second thing would be longevity, if they've been around a long time. Because a person's actions, they take time to show their true colors, right? And I think that anybody can be a good person when things are going well. But I think a test of character is how you act and how you react to things when things aren't going well.
During your speech, I heard that you told that you can use your own personal Facebook for promoting your brand. That basically what you're doing right now, correct? How did you get an idea about celebrities promotion? And because I don't have any friends or any known companies that does this thing.
Yeah, I think that I've taken a pretty unique approach to it. I got out of affiliate marketing probably around 2012 or 2013 because I felt like it was very two-dimensional. It was kind of a flat industry. I really enjoyed more being like creative and being more on like the content side. So I've always kind of been infatuated by like, celebrity culture, influencer culture. How do people get these big followings, right? Like, how does it happen? And what I realized that it's all kind of by association, kind of like we're talking about how do I judge somebody that I just met? And I say, oh, it's by their group of friends, right? Or by somebody who would refer them. And celebrity is kind of the same way, right? So it's like, if you see a bunch of celebrities and you see a person around celebrities all the time, then they kind of become a celebrity by association because of that. So, because we're in kind of this, social media has created this world where everybody's connected, right? In a totally different way. It's not like movie stars on TV and then everybody else. It's kind of like, we're all on Instagram together. Some of us have bigger followings than others. There's an arbitrage opportunity there to leverage other people's audiences to build your own audience.
Do you remember your first conference, what you attend?
First conference must have been like Affiliate Summit.
Affiliate Summit.
Probably 2008, 2009.
And what you would recommend for beginners in our industry?
Yeah.
Because market is full and it's very difficult to find your place on the market. What you would recommend for that young 21, 22 years old guy that just attending to the conference and he doesn't know what to do?
I would first of all say, make sure you bring your own girls. You're going to have a really boring time. Bring 3 or 4 girls with you. You'll be much more popular. You'll get into anything you want. You'll have access to everything. That would be my first tip. Second tip would be, focus on building relationships. Focus on direct relationships and focus on where you can provide the most value. I would say go in with an open mind. There's a million ways to make money, right? So, I mean, look at there's people making money from throwing the conference. There's people making money by attending the conference. There's people making money after the conference, before the conference, the after party. Like, there's so many ways to make money in the world.
Just go around.
Just go in. If you don't know what you want to do, just go in with an open mind. Focus on what your strengths are and see where you can find an opportunity to provide value. Go into it honestly. I would definitely say focus on anything that's like long-term, right? So like anything that you can create, any kind of long-term thing. But yeah, just go in and see where it guides you, because there's so many opportunities in the industry and they're not always just affiliate.
Few funny questions in the end. Like normally it's about food,
Okay.
drinks, and girls.
So
Pizza or pasta?
pizza, Chicago, come on.
Tequila or vodka?
Tequila.
Black hat or white hat?
I mean, black hat's kind of a little bit in my blood, but definitely white hat.
White hat.
De-
You're
white hat.
completely white hat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't run any campaigns now, but everything I do is above board, right? So like, I don't do anything that I'd be ashamed of like saying publicly on something like this. Like, I just assume that everything is being recorded at all times. So I just live a life that I'm fine with being broadcasted. So like, I don't send dick pics or like weird things. Like any message that I send a girl, I just assume she's showing 20 other girls. Anything that I write on the internet, I assume could be hacked and spread. So I just live a life that can be shared.
And the last question, huge offers or huge offers?
Huge offers.
Cheers!
All right, cheers to a sexy party. Huge offers party bus, I hope.
Thank you.